All right, I figured it out. I figured it out. A burger mystery, a personal burger mystery that I've been wondering about my whole life. And I know nobody's in here yet, right? But I gotta just start it off hot because then if someone watches it back later, they don't want me to sit around and wait for 2, 3 people to show up. You know what I mean? So for the first 20 minutes when nobody's here, I'm just gonna tell stories. All right. First of all, it's hot. It's very hot. I've been trying to not clean. I've been trying to cool this area. Ain't working, you know. Ain't working. It's hot. We're all gonna die. Death Valley just killed a biker. Oh, the climate anxiety I feel. The climate anxiety your boy feels. I'll tell you that much. All right, so I figured out a burger mystery. We were talking about burgers a few weeks ago, right? Oh, first of all, I forgot to even change the to do. That's last week's to do. This is this week's to do, folks. Okay? Lot to do. So we're gonna talk about Klay. We're gonna talk about some Willie Mays stuff I stumbled upon. We're gonna talk about collectibles. You guys know I like my show and tell. And then if you got rich, what would you do? You know what I mean? Drink of the stream. Well, okay. I'm trying to finish this Coke. Just a Coke classic, you know. It's classic for a reason. But then I have a bubbly, cherry bubbly, which is one of my favorite sparkling waters. I had to get a Coke because I needed an extra little kick of caffeine. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to finish this off so I can jump in to the bubbly over there. All right. Gabe, welcome, huh? Welcome. If you select made for kids, bell notifications don't go out. I didn't select made for kids. I do not ever select that. Because there's a certain maturity level you need to enjoy my content. You know what I mean? It's highbrow, it's high class. You know what I mean? This is not sponsored by Coca-Cola, Gabe. All right, burger mystery. Hold on. You guys are knocking me off track. Burger mystery that I just solved. Where I got this Coke from, okay? I had a hankering. I actually wanted Chick-fil-A and I forgot it was Sunday. So I was scrolling through DoorDash like, where the heck is Chick-fil-A? Totally forgot it was Sunday. Also, hey, it's Chick-fil-A. It's not the Stone Ages. You know what I mean? Hey, it's 2024. You know? But anyways, so I was like, you know what? Five Guys sounds good. Five Guys burgers and fries, not the other one, you know. Har har har. We get it, you know. We get it. All right. Now here's the thing. The joke with Five Guys is always that, oh, it's super expensive. You couldn't pay my rent because I got Five Guys, right? That's the cliche. Whatever, you know. I was just like, you know what? I'll have Five Guys. Now here's the thing about Five Guys. Okay? Let me break it down for you guys. I need you all to listen loud and clear. Like, if you have children, take them out of the room because this is important stuff when it comes to Five Guy burgers and fries. Gabe's eyes lit up when you said Five Guys. All right. What's up, Mark? All right, I had Five Guys years and years and years ago, like when it first came to this area, right? 15 years ago or something, 14, 12 years ago. I don't know when it was. And it was okay, but I wasn't that into it, right? I was like, yeah, whatever. So I didn't go to Five Guys for years and years and years and years. Probably like close to a decade. Maybe not a decade, but a very long time. And then me and the boy himself, Jet, the world famous Jet, right? A couple years ago, I think we were having a game night, and we went and got Five Guys. I was like, hey, let's get Five Guys. He liked Five Guys or whatever. And it was phenomenal. It was so good. And I was like, why did I not like this before? That was a silly move on my part, right? Couldn't figure it out. I'm like, why did I not like Five Guys before, and now I'm in love with it, right? And then I think I had it one more time sometime in the past year. I don't have it very often. And it was good, right? And I was like, man, I love this. Why did I not like Five Guys for so long? What was it? What was it? Because I had it a few times years ago and did not like it that much. I just ordered Five Guys and I figured out why I did not like Five Guys. And this might be controversial. So like I said, make sure your kids aren't in the room for this. All right. I got the Cajun fries today. Last couple times I didn't. I just got the regular fries. Boom. Cajun fries suck. Hey, I'm sorry. I hope your kids were out of the room. The Cajun fries suck. Okay? I do not like the blend of spices they use. And I love seasoned fries. I love a good seasoning. Sprinkle a little mix in there, whatever it is. But their mix of seasoning, I do not like. The Cajun fries suck. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. So back in the day when I had Five Guys, I had the Cajun fries. And that's why I didn't like it. And it's a hearty blend, right? So even the burger tastes a little different when you're eating the fries with it. And now I realized if you get Five Guys, you get the regular fries, they cook them to perfection. But the Cajun fries suck. I'm sorry. Look, I apologize that you had to hear this from me. Okay? I didn't want to have to bring you this news. I didn't want to have to hurt you. Right? I'm not here to hurt anyone. Okay? But I didn't want to make you feel good with a lie. Okay? So look, I'll be the bad guy. If you need a bad guy to get you through this, if you need someone to point the finger at and blame, I'll be the bad guy. But in time, you will see that I was trying to do you a favor. I was doing you a solid. I was holding you down. I had your back. Okay? Cajun fries from Five Guys suck. Now, seasoned fries in general, I love. Absolutely love. Five Guys, all five of them need to get back in the room. Right? Start from the top with the seasoned fries, with the Cajun fries, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's 106 degrees right now, and I'm sweating already. All right, very silly moment. It's not silly. This is serious. What's up, Josie? Five Guys or Dave's Hot Chicken? Dave's Hot Chicken. I will kill people for Dave's Hot Chicken. Price is why I don't like it, but every fast food burger is just as expensive. Yeah, I mean, all of them creeped up to Five Guys levels, you know? We're all good here. I don't get Cajun fries. I've said it before, Gabe's a man of the people. Gabe's a man of the people. We all know it. It's 109 degrees in here now. I can back you up on that. Thank you, Josie. I've never gotten Cajun fries. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, most of the time, 99% of the time, if a joint, I want to start calling places joints again. If a joint has seasoned fries, I'm going for the seasoned fries. But all five of them need to get back in the drawing room and start brainstorming because it's not working. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so I figured out that was a mystery for over a decade. I was like, why did I not like Five Guys? Figured it out. Clap it up. Clap it up. Okay. Time for the bubbly. Let's throw this away. It bounced back at me. It was angry. All right. Now, you may be wondering, he's a little rambunctious right now. And I am. I'll admit that. No, it's not. It's not hardcore drugs. It's because it's so hot, I'm miserable, and I'm trying to, like, distract myself from the fact that I want to just go knock on doors until I find a pool. Shout out Bubbly, not sponsored, not an ad. All right. The waiters know Gabe at Texas Roadhouse. My sister is like a Texas Roadhouse addict. Like, hardcore. 117. I don't know how you do it, man. It's like 85 here. But it's this nook. Like I've mentioned in the last few live streams. The rest of my apartment is all right. But right here with the computer and everything, and it's just this little... it's so hot. It's so hot. Gabe's a regular at Five Guys also. All you eat. Wow. Gamer ad, soon to be mayor. I'll vote for him. There might be an opening soon. Those fries don't need seasoning. Exactly. The Five Guys fries are really good. And they ruin it with their seasoning. If I was a mayor, only fast food places would be Dave's Hot Chicken and Five Guys. I can get behind that platform. If you need a running mate. Wait, is there vice? There's vice mayors, right? I don't know. I don't know how it works. What am I supposed to be, smart? Huh? All right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys. Klay Thompson is a Dallas Maverick. Your boy's hurt. Oh, I'm hurt. Hurt. Real sad. Real sad. It's even worse considering he could have signed the extension for more money and stayed with us. But then he didn't. And now he's a Dallas Maverick. And yeah. I really wanted those guys to go out together. You know, I wanted them to ride off into the sunset on their own accord, and they're not, and that will forever hurt me. Now here's the thing, okay? I think I talked about this either last week or the week before, so I apologize, but when you have a incredible dynasty, a legendary dynasty, I'm not desperate to just hit the reset button and try again. Some fans, they get entitled. They feel like this should happen every year. Like the fans who, like, you know, the Warriors are in the finals every year. They're just like, yeah, this is how it is. This is being a sports fan. And they don't understand that, no, it's not. No, it's not. That's incredibly rare. We were so lucky. So lucky. And I say that as a lifelong Warriors fan who had to go through years where the Warriors might as well have not even played. They should have just forfeit the whole season. Right? They should have just walked up to the commissioner day one, opening day, and just said, hey, we're going to sit this one out. Hey, what's up, Mr. Stern? Yeah, we're going to sit this one out. You know? They were that bad. They weren't even... People didn't even know who the Golden State Warriors were. And that's not a joke. There'd be casual fans that wouldn't know where they played, nothing about them. So for the people that just want to get rid of like these legendary players who brought us the golden age that we will never see again, they do not have the context to know how special that is. And I hate that idea of like, oh, you know, I'm thankful for what they gave us, but it's time to move on. We got to go. No, we don't. No, I'm sorry. Hey, Steph, Klay, Draymond, I'll throw Iguodala in there. Here's the keys to Chase Center. Do what you want. Hey, do what you want. I'll hang out. When you guys are ready to leave, just lock it up. Huh? Just lock it up behind you and, yeah. Because I know how difficult and how rare it is to have a moment like that in sports history. So I am not desperate to just move on. Like what? So we get rid of Klay. Let's not really how it shook out, but the people who just like get rid of Draymond, get rid of Klay. Some people even like get rid of Steph. He's too old. And then what? Build a team that'll maybe get to the second round and get bounced, and we can feel good about it? No, I'm sorry. They earned the keys to the arena. Okay, be thankful for what you have and stop being so desperate to move on because you just want to just win. We gotta. No, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the moments. Appreciate people. I feel like those people are like sociopaths, you know? They cheat. In their relationships, they cheat. A lot. Slash Brothers no more. It hurts. Not even a Warriors fan, and I'm hurt, Gabe. He should be hurt. Assistant to the regional manager reference. Dang, did I make one? I didn't even notice. I'm gonna have to watch that back. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't go to the Lakers. That would have sucked. Steph isn't going to like losing, dude. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. I was hooked by the We Believe team, then put up with the bad owner without even knowing it at the time. Got Steph, Lake about the team. Then yeah, I mean, you came in a pretty good time, right? I'm telling you, Josie, okay? Before We Believe. And honestly, We Believe I didn't even get to enjoy that much because that year I was just working all the time for minimum wage. Like, I worked so much, I barely even got to watch that season. So I didn't even get the full, like, feeling of it. Before that, all we had in my lifetime was Run TMC, who didn't even go that far. They were just good players, and they were fun to watch. But they didn't win nothing, right? We had Latrell Sprewell make an all-star game. We had Chris Webber win Rookie of the Year and then immediately demand a trade. We had Joe Smith. Didn't pan out. Went to the Timberwolves, got them in trouble for years. We had Jason Richardson win a dunk contest. That's all we had. That's all we had. I'm telling you, when they would show free agents every year in the offseason, Warriors were never even brought up. Never even, not even a consideration. Our big free agent signing was Eric Dampier from the Indiana Pacers. I think he came from the Pacers, or he might have been on another team in between. I don't remember, but it was awful. So for people to just want to move on as quick as possible, they don't understand what the dark days are like. They do not understand. And they don't understand how hard it is. Look at the Milwaukee Bucks. They finally won one again, right? Giannis finally got his. And they haven't been back. Right? Anyways. Klay. What do you think the Warriors will do when the Mavs play them for him? Hopefully. I mean, it's kind of weird if you're on another team. So they'll definitely do like some sort of video package, but I don't know if they'll do more than that. He'll definitely get a standing ovation at Chase Center, though. I'm enjoying the rebuild of the Sharks right now. They're at the bottom, and soon they'll go to the top. And that's part of being a sports fan, man. Like, going through the highs and lows is awesome. But, like, when you have a high, not even just a high, but a dynasty, how rare that is. All the dynasties and all the major, like, 4 sports in the past 50 years, you can almost count on one hand. There's very few. And we had one. And people just want to move on all quick. It's weird, man. It's weird. Let's talk about DeMar DeRozan and the Kings lighting the beam enough to win the Pacific again. We'll see. That is a great pickup. That's definitely an upgrade from Harrison Barnes. Good pickup for the Kings. I wanted us to get Brandon Ingram. We'll see if marketing is still on the table. Mitch Richmond's your favorite King. He's probably mine too. We Mitches got to stick together. Warriors had to overpay in free agency for Derek Fisher. It's blocked by a thing. Or Corey Maggette. David Lee, I will always appreciate. David Lee was the first domino. Like, he was like the first where we were excited in a long time, where it was like, we got a good one. Because like Baron Davis was here for such a short time, and then he immediately went to the Clippers. So we didn't get to enjoy that for very long. But like, yeah, dude, it was dark days. An old Cliff Robinson, dude. And I loved Cliff Robinson with the Blazers, but we got him so old. Uh, it was hard. It was hard. We can have Herder. Nah. Someone offered me tickets today to the California Classic at Chase Center. Unfortunately, I have such a busy week. I just couldn't do it. But anyways, Klay, legend, man. And you have to appreciate those people that are not just good players but become a personality. From his boat going around the bay, taking his boat to the games, docking across from Chase Center. His live streams out in the bay, just cruising around by Alcatraz. You can't forget China Klay. The torn ACL, still coming out to hit the free throws. 60 points, 37 and a quarter, 14 threes in a game. Game 6 Klay. And then probably his most underrated aspect was his defense. And we wouldn't have won those championships without his defense. And he was such a good scorer and an efficient scorer that overshadowed how good his defense was. And he had elite defense. Super underrated. And he locked people down, man, when the time came. So, God, I'm gonna miss Klay. I'm gonna miss Klay so much. Yeah, I just can't wait to see him back when we unveil the statue. You know what I mean? We'll probably retire his number. I think the Warriors said they were, right? They announced they were. Like I said before, I think last week, I don't like retiring numbers. I think that's my least favorite sports tradition. I don't know why. Something about it I just don't like. But he's gonna have a statue someday, and he deserves it, and I can't wait to see it. So yeah, we'll see Klay again. Hopefully he retires to the Bay with his boat. That would be cool. As a Bay Area native, it's always cool when the stars stay here. Willie Mays stayed here. Joe Montana's still around. Steve Young's still around. Jerry Rice is still around. Buster Posey came back, right? Hunter Pence is cleaning up the city. Hunter Pence, like every weekend, goes out and cleans parts of the city. It's really cool when that happens, and obviously it's such a cool place to live in the world. So I really hope Klay comes back. I hope he comes back, retires as a Warrior, and we build the statue, and he gets to live in his legend forever. So Klay Thompson, I will miss you, and I am sad. We should all go to Alameda County Fair. I'm down. But right now it's like 140 degrees out there. Do they have model trains? I want to do that if they have model trains. DeRozan pickup, probably the biggest pickup since C. Webb. You really think so? Maybe if it was a few years ago. I don't know. I don't know if that'd be the biggest pickup. It's big though. It's big though. Klay was hitting a different level on that 3P run. He was a dog. He really was at every level of the game. He facilitated, he played defense, and of course just one of the best scorers of all time. I would think more players would love to play for Kerr. I think they do for the most part. I think there's a lot of narratives people don't like because of Draymond, and they think Steve Kerr makes excuses for him and stuff. So maybe that could affect it. But other than that, I think people love playing for Steve Kerr. USA Basketball seems to be. But I've never done my Draymond rant, huh? I'm not gonna do it now. I gotta remember to do it though. I've teased it a few times. But one of these live streams, I'm gonna talk about everything Draymond Green. Okay, so Gabe, I know you're excited for that. What's your thoughts on Bronny James? Personally, I find the nepotism that's happening annoying because their first round picks got no attention. I agree with you. I think Bronny James is a very below average player. And yeah, there I saw the. I think it kind of went viral, but there's like a poster for the California Classic, or was it the California Classic or the whatever the games they're playing right now, and it had Bronny James on it. It's like, what was he, pick 40? What was he like? It's ridiculous. I get it though. Like, it's exciting to see, one of the greatest of all times kid come into the league. I think it's cool that they're playing together. But I also think it's a gimmick. I don't think it'll pan out. And I love that the Lakers love their gimmick picks. They love their gimmick picks, and all they do is just waste their time with them. Like Lonzo Ball is another example. So I love it. Let them continue to like stub their toe on the gimmicks. But yeah, Bronny's not that good. I think obviously I'm not a basketball expert. I'm just a dude in a hat, in a Warriors hat, right? But I think Bronny's problem is he tries to play like LeBron, but is not tall or strong enough to play like LeBron. And he tries to play like a 3 to 4. No, not a 4. He tries to play like a 3 too much though, and he should be playing like a point guard. You know what I mean? But yeah. Dude, but today was the last day. Rosen averaged 25 per game. He's older than C-Web, that's for sure. I mean, I don't know. I just think DeRozan's getting to that point where he doesn't have as much upside. But I love DeRozan. I'm just saying I think it's kind of a win now thing. I don't think DeRozan's going to keep up the same kind of productivity for more than a couple more years. Gabe, you're excited for my Draymond Green rant. Bronny going to get you 2 points in cleanup time. He was picked 55, and he's on the poster. That's so funny. Bronny would have been an unrestricted free agent. Lakers didn't need to pick him. They could have just signed him. I know, nobody was going to pick him. I think LeBron, like, he wanted him to get drafted just so he could say he got drafted. So he probably pulled some strings. Yeah, it's stupid, but, there's always going to be bias in sports, which sucks, like, for anyone outside of, like, we all know the East Coast bias and stuff like that. There's always a New York bias. Like, how much do we talk about the New York Knicks? Like, right now they have a good team, right? They have a contender, but, like, for years they didn't. And it was just, you'd always hear about the Knicks. Lakers suck. And it's like, anything can happen. And it's like, well, what does LeBron think? How does this affect LeBron's upcoming free agency, right? Who cares? It was the same thing with football and Tom Brady. It was like, you couldn't bring up anything football related without them, ESPN and whoever, circling back to Tom Brady somehow, trying to connect it to Tom Brady. And yeah, so right now it's like, Yankees and Dodgers 24/7. Sprinkle a little Bryce Harper in there, right? Little Acuna. You got yourself a stew. But yeah, so Bronny's going to get that, but he's also going to fizzle out, most likely. But yeah, honestly, even though I'm kind of a LeBron hater, I'm definitely a Laker hater. It would be cool to see him do good, so I'm not rooting against him. What's your skincare routine? You do not want a skincare routine from me. My skin is horrific. Do you see all these blemishes, natural blemishes? You know how insecure I've been my whole life because it looks like I'm always dirty, but it's just my freckles and stuff. Skin's just different colors everywhere. I think I have a weird mix of lineage. that gives me weird skin, unfortunately. Because one side is very pale and the other side less, and it one side is pale with like strawberry blonde and lots of freckles, and the other side is more tan, and the mix of that just so my skin's just bumpy and gross and just not smooth. Anyways, what's up, Jamie? How does this affect LeBron's legacy? Headline: Every NBA I've seen, everyone wants to play in the Big Apple. I know. Who would want to play for the Knicks? They got ugly jerseys. I would want to play in Madison Square Garden for sure, but I don't know what to say. I'm just spiting out things. Help me, taking on mine. I'm going crazy. I don't feel like a real person anymore. Go for a walk. A walk always helps. Logan Webb is an all-star. Yeah, he's not having the greatest season, really, but I'll take it. And Elliot Ramos. I actually had this queued up. Thanks for that. I had this queued up here. Oh, wait, what just happened? My browser disappeared. Oh, here it is. I had this queued up. Oh, the future is bright for the San Francisco Giants. I don't care what anyone says. So, yeah, I'm excited for this. It's cool. Yeah, I like the graphic with the paisley because it's in Texas, the Texas font there, or like Western font. I don't know. I like this graphic. But anyways, yeah, Elliot Ramos, Logan Webb. I'm excited. I'm excited for Elliot Ramos, man. Shot Simple, what up? Mason Miller is an all-star too. Obviously well-deserved. Wish I had freckles. I get them in the summers, barely know. No. So, no. Natalie, no. Okay? No. So, I always get mad because there's some people I know, girls, that will use the freckle filter. Like on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, right? And every time I respond and say, stop the cultural appropriation. You do not have freckles. You do not know the pain that I've had to deal with my whole life with these ugly freckles, okay? And it's insulting because the freckles people like and the filters is like a little tiny little bloop, 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 right? You don't have to deal with all. Look, I have freckles on my forehead. I'm covered. I look like I'm dirty no matter what. Fresh out of the shower, I can scrub my face and I look like I'm dirty. I took a shower 3 hours ago and I look like I'm dirty. I look like I'm dirty. Okay? So it's not a little boop 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 with freckles, okay? It's not fun. Okay? I got made fun of and had to fight as an elementary school kid. Cute as a button, but I had to fight. Okay? You do not want this. You do not want this life. All right. Mason Miller's the lone A's all-star. It was just him? Dang. Sorry for that. I don't know. I'm losing my mind right now. Try not to lose your mind. Take some deep breaths. Chill out. We're all hanging out, right? We're hanging out. We're talking sports, right? We're talking freckles. We're talking sports. It's all good. It's all good. It's probably the heat, man. It's probably the heat. I'm excited because the Phillies have 3 starters. Man, the Phillies are good. Willie Mays stirred. Okay. Giants lost a tough one today. I missed it, and then I was mad because right before I started this live stream, it actually delayed the start of the live stream. I got a notification that Michael Conforto hit a home run. And I was like, wait, is there another game? What's going on? And I was trying to find the game. And then I was like, oh, for some reason they sent me an old notification. So that was cool. Gamer better answer me on Twitter. All right, Gabe, someone asked you something on Twitter. What's up, Ruben? Freckles are cute on girls. Yeah, and they're gross and despicable on men, apparently. Gingers have souls. Here's the common misconception. People think I'm a ginger. I'm not. My beard is a little gingery. But other than that, I'm not a ginger. But I wear hats so much, people just see that and think I'm a ginger. But My hair is multicolored now, but my hair is brown. But I get orange in my beard. And especially in the sun. In the sun, my beard orange. It's as orange as that. But yeah, and I think that's a mix, like I said, because my mom's side, there's a lot of like strawberry blonde in there. And then my dad's side, they're all darker features. You don't look dirty, dude. I feel like I look dirty. I always feel like that. I'm insecure about it. Been insecure my whole life. I look dirty because these freckles. I look like someone just sprayed mud at my face all the time. It's because I hate Pittsburgh's Anthrocon. It's driving me crazy. This is why I don't look at Pittsburgh at all. I don't know what Anthrocon is. What is Anthrocon? Anthrocon. Let's see. Please don't get me in trouble with my searching. Anthrocon. Annual Furry Convention. Okay. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay. It's because I hate Pittsburgh. It's driving me crazy. This is why I don't. It's a convention that already happened. Or I guess, today's the last day. Just don't look at it. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. So it was pretty easy for me to avoid. So if you just don't look at it or see it, it won't anger you. You know? What else? What else is going on? You need help? If you want to be a furry, dude. Nothing wrong with it. Do your thing, you know? Do your thing, buddy. What's up, Brian? Dirty Dan, Dirty Dill. That's... Dirty is my name and dirty is my game. You see the new look Kyle Shanahan? Oh, I love it. I love it. Slick back hair. He's graying out. The mustache. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to find some other stuff. I want to show you guys some other stuff. Here's a... Just for fun. I just wanted to reminisce on this. Juan Marichal beating the crud out of a Dodgers catcher with his bat. It's just a fun time. We just had 4th of July, right? Happy late 4th of July. This is just an American tradition that we should all get behind. So I just wanted to share that, you know. And speaking of 4th of July, the USA basketball jerseys have been shown off, and kids, I love them. I love them. I love them. I wish I had a closer shot of the front. The block lettering. See, when they do, I usually don't like the textures, but this texture is nice and subtle. These jerseys are awesome. And look at that cutie patootie, huh? We still got him at least, but yeah, these jerseys are fire, I think. I love that block lettering there. Way better than these. God, those are horrific. Those are horrific. But the new ones, they're awesome. They're awesome. Yeah, this image makes him look purple, but you get the drift, right? You get it. Klay! Klay! Oh, it hurts so bad. In the same year, I have to see Brandon Crawford in a Cardinals jersey and Klay in a Mavericks jersey. Had to see Brandon Belt in the Blue Jays jersey. It sucks. Anyone lose any fingers this past weekend? I got all mine. Mine are all broken. My hands and fingers are terrible. Gabe, you don't like the texture? What are your thoughts on Dr. Disrespect? I talked about this last week, but I'd never liked him, so you know, and good riddance. I didn't get it anyways. I feel like I don't know. I don't really like those streamers anyway, so I could be just biased. But cancel culture, I like cancel culture. Cancel these idiots. Cancel them all. If you can't defend your position, you deserve to be canceled. And honestly, texting a minor. This is the thing. If it was like just messaging a minor, I don't think that would be the issue. I don't. The fact that it's gone, like Twitch canceled such a huge contract. I think it goes beyond just like minor flirting or like, you know. So a married 30, 40-year-old whatever sexting a minor, that's fair game to cancel to me. I don't know. You know. Plus, I just thought it was weird. I don't like a lot of the streamers, so. But that's just my feeling, so it doesn't bother me. I'm not saying I don't have empathy for someone that loses everything, but I could have more empathy if he showed any remorse, but he didn't seem to show any remorse. I totally always want to support someone redeeming themselves, learning from an issue and rehabilitation and all that, but he just doubled down and like, tried to act like everyone else was the problem. When obviously if people were that upset, that were in the know, it wasn't a simple like innocent thing, I don't think. Now maybe it was and then it was overkill. I'm open to that, but I just gotta believe it was worse than just like a hey text, you know what I mean? MLB All-Star jerseys are ugly. I think they're all right. I'm not super into them, but I think they're all right. Let's go Kings. Come on, guys. What's up, Cyrus? Blue doesn't quite scream out American blue. It's just that picture. If you see the other pictures, like it's a nice like kind of dark blue. Yeah, jerseys are nice. Gonna be classics if we do good. Yeah, absolutely. If they can win gold in these jerseys are gonna be popular for a long time. What do I think about the name Braxton? I kind of like it. I like names with X's. It's cool. X. I'm Braxton. Did you watch Inside Out 2? No, I have not. Cancel these billionaire sports owners. I agree with that. But only the billionaire sports owners. Not the very broke YouTuber, bottom tier, fan-funded sports owners. You know what I mean? I think you went through the photos of the convention and I saw your face. You looked horrified. But no, I didn't look at that. And if it's something I'm not interested in, live and let live. They can do what they want. I wouldn't be horrified. Have fun. I do not judge people. I am an inclusive person. And if something I don't like or I'm not into and it doesn't hurt anyone, go do it over there. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Did you see Japan beat America in U.S. football? I heard about it. I did not see it, though. What was it? Under 20, right? I just got banned from the Dodgers Discord. Well, you probably did something. So I would look within. And figure out what you did. Cancel all billionaires. I agree with that. Send billionaires to Mars or the Titanic in tubes. Hey, they're sending another tube down there. Is this stream sponsored by Dave Sani? I think it should be. I don't know if Evie's here. She was the proprietor, I think, of Dave Sani. But that was a very funny moment, Gabe. And if you guys saw in the Discord, our Discord, which I will also ban you if you do something silly or wacky, right? No silly wackiness, if you know what I mean. In our Discord, I posted some pictures because I went to Gabe's channel, Gamer Athletics on YouTube, the world famous. And I went to oldest videos and I started watching oldest videos. And I want to watch every video that I missed up until I met Gabe. And, oh man, he was a little cutie, huh? Gabe was a little cutie back in the days, huh? Not anymore. We can all agree with that. Just kidding. But, Gabe, you're still a cutie. But yeah, I was watching some of the older stuff. But anyways, Gabe, the Dave Sani little bit was hilarious. And then you fixed your slow-mo mistake and it became a happy accident, just like Bob Ross would say. And you put the game audio over it. That was really cool with the announcers. That was awesome. So give it up to Gamer Athletics, the world famous. Today's a great day for Sacramento sports fans. Yeah. I was careful to say billionaire sports owner. Yeah. Can't throw myself under the bus for being a sports owner. Yeah. All we ever see is your background, but I want to see you show your view from your window. I'm not going to show that because then people will show up and try to kiss me on the lips, and we can't have that. Do I like John Fisher? Oh, dude, he's awesome, dude. He's just so charismatic and personable and warm and welcoming and understanding and empathetic, and just he has every quality you could ever want in a man. Obviously, that's a joke. He sucks. You know, send John Fisher to the sun to colonize it. Send him to the gulag. Now you watch those videos. I didn't see your Discord messages, and I was watching most of the same videos with Nat. No way. Yeah, you ignored my videos, by the way, so that made me mad. I mean, you ignored my messages, so I was very mad at you. Mitchell, don't wish bad things on good people. Man, John Fisher's a good people now? All right, what else are we talking about? Oh, I had a fun little thing I wanted to share with you guys. A fun little moment where, like, I will kind of just test myself or, like, give myself a challenge. So I had a challenge of, like, I thought about Rickwood Field. Thank you to everyone that watched that video, by the way. It didn't get a ton of views, unfortunately. I think I missed the trend on that. But very, very good response. People really liked it, so that was cool. And maybe it's a video that can build over time. But anyways, obviously, you know, Willie Mays has been on my mind a lot. Doing that video, his passing, and his celebration of life is tomorrow, and I will be there. So if anyone's there, say hey. Say Willie. So I was thinking, I was like, dang, is Rickwood Field one of the only stadiums left that Willie Mays played in, right? So I was thinking about it, and the only one I could be sure that he played in, other than Rickwood, is Wrigley Field. That was the only stadium where I was like, all right, I think Willie Mays... Rickwood might be the second to last stadium that still exists that Willie Mays played in. So I didn't want to look it up. I wanted to think it out, right? So here's the thing. We got some old ballparks, right? Let's talk about the old ones. Wrigley Field, obviously. So he played there. And then and there could be other ballparks, like smaller ones for exhibition games and stuff. That's really hard to track. But of like the bigger ballparks, right? I was thinking there's Fenway. Fenway still exists. And Angel Stadium, which I just did a video at. A lot of people don't realize it's as old as it is. And then there's the Oakland Coliseum. Those three stadiums, though, my friends, are all American League stadiums. Willie Mays was a National League player. Now, for the younger kids... You can bring him back into the room now. We finished the Five Guys season Cajun fries debacle. Any of the younger kids out there, you might not realize that interleague play was not a thing until the late 90s. The leagues did not play each other except for in the World Series and the All-Star game. So most players would never play. If they only played in one league, they would never have played in the other stadiums. So Fenway, what'd I say? Fenway, I forgot already. Fenway, Angel Stadium, Oakland Coliseum. He wouldn't have played in those in the regular season. But he would play there in the World Series or the All-Star game. Right? So I looked it up. All right, I looked it up. Dang it, I should have had this up. Sorry, I had this up the other day and I closed it. So let's start with World Series. He played against the New York Yankees, but that was old Yankee Stadium, right? Hold on. Hey Willie. Yeah, so he played Yankees, Cleveland Indians. They play at different ballparks, right? But then what people forget, a little tidbit, Gabe probably knows this. Sorry, I should have had this up. This was stupid to not have this up. Hold on, John. Guys, first million view video. Oh yeah, let me take a pause there. Pat myself on the back. You know, I did it all. I did it. No, I'm just kidding. But first million view video, Arco Arena video hit 1 million views. Shout out Incredible Jake for pointing it out to me. Yeah, super cool, man. Jack Wilson, what up? 100% planning to go to the final bout of the Bay game in Oakland. Go with my buddy. I'm thinking about it too. So Arco Arena video is up to 1 million. Yes, it is. Just searched it up. And apparently, Willie Mays. You die. I was building to that. Oh yeah, Dodger Stadium. I totally forgot about Dodger Stadium. Yes, he played at Dodger Stadium. But this is an interesting one. You guys might forget this. Hold on. I'm going to show you the picture. So I figured this out pretty much on my own before looking it up, because that's the challenge, right? I could just look things up, but the challenge is to try to figure it out on my own. But there's a very famous photo that helps solve this mystery in my head as well. Hold on, come on. I got to find a good version of it. See, I should have found this before. Dang it, come on. I can't find a good version of it, of course. Of course I can't find a good version of it. Oh, goodness gracious, dude. Oh, here, I think this is all right. This is good enough. This is good enough. This will have to do. Okay? How many of you guys remember this moment? Look at that. That's the Oakland Athletics right there. And that is the World Series. What was that, 72, I want to say? Or no, 73. Yeah, 73. World Series. A's over the Mets. Willie Mays went to the Mets, and they went to the World Series, and they lost to Gamer Athletics' Oakland Athletics. So Willie Mays did play at the Oakland Coliseum, which is pretty cool, right? Pretty cool stuff there. And then, what else were we checking off? And then Fenway Park. You have to look up the All-Star games. And here you go. 1961 MLB All-Star game. There's Willie Mays right there. Fenway Park. So Willie Mays did play at Fenway Park. What was the last one? Oh, Angels Stadium. I had this. Dang it! I was doing it in a fun way, and then I lost my freaking spot. I was looking up earlier. I was looking up the rosters, and I was looking up where all the teams played. And actually, I didn't look up. I didn't look up the stats, so I don't even know like how much he played. Did he get a hit? I don't know. But 1967 All-Star game. Here's a list from Wiki. 1967 All-Star game right here. This bottom one. Oops, that doesn't work right, huh? There we go. Anaheim Stadium. California Angels. Right? So, You can look up the position players here. Willie Mays right there. Outfield. Willie Mays. Can we see the stats? Do they have the box score here? One of these All-Star games he played in also was like a 1-1 game, and it ended in a tie. How boring is that? I know Baseball Reference will have it. 67 Major League All-Star Baseball game. Let's see the box score. Dude, look how many legends are there. Look at that. Look at that roster. All right. Willie Mays had 4 at-bats, 0 hits, 1 strikeout. So he had 3 putouts. But yeah, so Willie did not play too well at Anaheim Stadium, Angel Stadium. But yeah, and good call, Cyrus. He played at Dodger Stadium. So I had fun. I was like, wait, has he played at all these ballparks? And it turns out he has. So all the old ballparks that still exist, in the major leagues, he did play at. And I like those challenges. I like having fun and challenging myself and my knowledge. Does anyone else do that? I think Gabe is Mr. Willie. Congratulations, thank you. Woo doggy, as Gabe would say. Congrats. Does Gabe say woo doggy a lot? Thank you, Jamie. You told him, didn't you? I'm sure. I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. I'm sorry. I do not know what's going on here. I have that game on DVD. Remember that. Long game, extra innings. I'm in one of your videos in the background wearing an orange reflective shirt in the same section where he sits. So you guys are like best friends, basically. Almost 2 weeks until football season begins. Oh, man. Jennifer, hello. This past Sunday, bro, at the card show a couple weeks ago, some guy came up to rob and trade a 73 World Series physical ticket for 3 Satchel Paige. That seems like a steal, dude. They were giving Satchel Paige bobbleheads away at the game. Dude, that's super cool. My father took a picture with him on the cell game. That's awesome. Dude, keeps your mind sharp. I'm glad, Jamie. I love to do that. I love to just think of something and try to figure it out. You guys may remember I should do some more, but I used to do like some TikTok videos or Instagram videos where I tried to guess a stadium that's in the background of like a photo, like an old photo of a player at some ballpark or whatever, and I try to figure out which ballpark it is just looking at the photo. I love that stuff. So it was fun to think like, wait, which ballparks still exist that Willie Mays played in? Turns out all the old ones. All of them. And for a second I was like, wait, Oakland Coliseum, and I was like, oh wait, that famous picture. He was on the Mets, played the A's. Yeah. Fun stuff there. You know what I mean? Fun stuff. Since I can't get last A's game ticket, my uncle's friend that's an MLB pitcher is trying to find me tickets. Awesome. You are the Doctor Strange of baseball. He used to. He doesn't anymore. All right, he's got to bring that back. Woo doggy. And bro, just miss you at Angel Stadium. Hopefully meet you at a Niner game this season. Let me know. I'm probably not going to too many Niner games, though, so we got to get lucky. You know what I mean? We'll see. But they keep raising the prices on me, so I probably got to sell all my tickets. I got them for sale, by the way. Niner tickets for sale. They're not selling. I don't know why. I have them listed, like, pretty low. I think this is what I figured out with my 49er tickets. I think people don't... I think they see the row number and don't want it. They want a closer row. But they don't understand that it's better in my row. In my section, it's better where I'm at than the lower rows. Because I'm under the overhang. So I don't get as much sun. I don't get rain If it's rainy, I'm right under the overhang. I'm under the overhang just enough to block the rain and the sun, but not enough to feel like you're under the overhang, if that makes sense. And the suite is right behind me, where there's always old players. Patrick Willis will be sitting up there, right? Justin Smith, Alex Smith, Joe Staley. They'll all be right behind me. Jed York will be right there. My seats are awesome, but I feel like people just see the numbers and don't realize that they're awesome. So I think they go for other tickets, which sucks because they're awesome. But anyways, news, I have tickets if I'm not going. Hit me up. Hit them up. I'm glad you like the seats, Cyrus. I love the seats. They're just a little off center. I like, for football games, I prefer off center. So I don't want to be perfectly lined up. Like, I don't want 50-yard seats and I don't want end zone seats. I want to be in the corner because then you can just kind of see the play better. You get like from either side, either head on, like end zone, or from perfectly on the side, you're missing some of the depth. But when you're in the corner, you get more depth. You get to tell. It's easier to tell what's going on. Super Bowl Levi 26. I want to keep my tickets long enough to get that. And honestly, I said this before, but if I'm able to get, I think it's like a lottery, but if I'm able to get Super Bowl tickets, I'm probably going to sell them. Because, unless the 49ers are in it. If 49ers are in it at Levi Stadium, I'm going. But, the thing is, like, if I go to a Super Bowl, I've never been to a Super Bowl. I've been to a World Series, I've been to the NBA Finals. But if I go to the Super Bowl, I want it to be somewhere I'm not used to, you know? I don't want to be sitting in the same seats that I'm always at. You know, I'm here every month or two at least, if not every week, right? I want it to be special. I want to have to go travel. I want to explore a city, you know? I want it to feel like an event, a trip. I don't want it to just be like literally Levi Stadium is 10 minutes from where I'm sitting right now, right? It's not as special. Last thing I have with the overhangs, I'm always worried about an earthquake and it falling on me. All right. Fair point. Fair point. But the sun is beating down every day and the rain is beating down many days. So the odds are. I don't want to go to a football game. I feel like I would miss almost everything. I mean, yeah, it's true. That is definitely true. There's a lot of things you miss. There's a lot of like, wait, what happened? Wish YouTube would just let me buy only Niners games to stream. That'd be cool. Come to Fresno. This is a unique city. Stay out of the Tower District. It's a weird area of Fresno. Well, if it's a weird area, then I want to go. The free food from buying from Levi Stadium ticket member is also nice. Yeah, and I said this last year, but I didn't even know about that. So I finally started using it. I wanted to show you guys this picture too. Can anyone guess what stadium this is? Who can guess what stadium is right there? Anyone? Can anyone? Because this is an awesome picture. And right where this stadium sits, I'll give you a hint. This stadium doesn't exist anymore. But right where it sits is also a very, very famous location. Now, to this day, modern day. Anyone guess? I want to see. I'm trying to see, get some notes on it. No, it's not going to work. Royal Stadium? No. I could definitely see why you would say that, though. I think the light towers are reminiscent of Kaufman. They're definitely similar. And I will give you a hint, too. A baseball team played here and a football team. until, let me see the year, 1981. 1981, so it's pretty old, right? Pretty old. I think Willie Mays probably played here. Let me see. Yep, Willie Mays hit a home run here in the All-Star game. That's a hint. In the All-Star game, he hit a home run here. The Beatles played here. Let me see. Did anyone guess? I see some guesses, but I'm not reading. I haven't read them yet. Hold on. Rolling numbers. You are correct. Stumpo, you are correct. Josie, you are correct. Cyrus, no, but I Cleveland Municipal, it looks similar for sure. You'll decorate your bed with 1,000 on my face. You don't have to do that. Kansas City A's old stadium. That would be a good guess too, but no. Yes, it is. This is Minnesota. This is Metropolitan Stadium in Minnesota. This is where the Mall of America is now, if you can believe it. All that farmland is now the Mall of America. The American dream is alive and well in Minneapolis, right? Isn't that crazy? And that home plate is there's a plaque where that home plate is in the Mall of America, which I've never seen. I would love to see someday. Tiger Stadium, no, Tiger Stadium was surrounded by the city. It's very close to downtown, or it is downtown. Preston Castle Pim since day one. What's happening? What's up, Jay? Milwaukee's a good. Some of those are good guesses because they definitely look the same and they're from the same era. But yeah, Minneapolis. I thought this picture was super cool. Mall of America. That's crazy, right? Super crazy. Anyways, good guesses. You guys are smarter than me. Also, I wanted to bring some attention to this. Wait, can you see this? You guys know who that is? You guys know who this is, right? But this is pretty cool. This is Kyle Anderson, our newest member of the Golden State Warriors, coming over from the Timberwolves, and he has these pictures. He posted these pictures in a Warriors jersey. And look, he posted that. It was written with the Warriors Jason Richardson jersey. I didn't have this black one. I had the white version of this same jersey though, the Swingman. But yeah, thought that was cool. So welcome Kyle Anderson. Welcome Buddy Hield. Kings legend Buddy Hield. DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, we get it. Heavy C78. What up? What's up, fellas? Come to Fresno, California, please. It's better than... I didn't say anything bad about Fresno. I'll come to Fresno if there's a reason. I want to go to RFK so bad. You guys, I already mentioned it. I was trying to go earlier this year before it was totally torn down, but yeah. Yep, slow-mo. Sacramento taking over this season. Let's relax. Show a few pictures of Fresno. This is not the Fresno podcast. I will when I go to Fresno. How about that? They don't want to see Cap City win, but we stayed down and we up now. All right. Well, good luck. Good luck with it. You guys are gonna be really good. I do agree. You guys will be really good. DeMar DeRozan is a great addition to the the Rochester Royals. Good job, Rochester Royals. But I'm sad about Klay. I miss you, Klay. I miss you already. I hate it went this way. Makes me sad. Makes me real sad. You know, Know what I mean? Sucks, man. It sucks when your guys leave, you know? It's not good. It's not a good time for anyone. Sacramento as a whole, just because of the A's or what? When this year? I don't know. I got a long list of stuff. Got a prescription for more cowbell. That has always been a factor that's now recognizing. Look, I like Sacramento. Not hating on Sacramento. Sacramento's cool with me. Because I don't trust you right now. If you're going to, I will. All right, I will. I've been to Fresno before. Everyone's gonna put some respect on it eventually. I love Sacramento. Do you think Brandon Ayuk will sign with the Niners? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. That's another one. People are like, "Oh, who cares? Let him go." No, keep him. Keep him. I support my guys. You know what I mean? I support my guys. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say about the New York Giants, did you guys know? Here's a little tidbit, a little fun tidbit. This team right here. Let me find a picture of them. From Fine Art America. This team right here changed sports as we know it. Okay? This is just fun trivia night. I'm just giving you fun trivia. This is the 1922 New York Giants. Okay? Now this team won the championship, okay? And you know what they did for that championship? First time that a team had done this? This was the first sports team to win a championship and get championship rings for the whole team. First team to do it, right there. And now what do we talk about? Rings, Ernie. Rings. How cool is that? New York Giants were the first team to do it. I never knew that. And now look. And then, 30 years later? 32 years later, I guess? In 1954, this was their championship ring. This is a replica of the 1954 New York Giants championship ring. Right? So basically what I'm trying to say is the Dodgers suck. Right? That's the gist of it. That is the gist of what I'm saying here. And look at the ring. These are like recreations. I want to see the original. I want to get a recreation of it. That'd be fun. I don't know what this like. There's like a QR code. So don't scan it because I don't know where it goes. Okay? But that's what the championship ring kind of looked like. Had like a baseball diamond on it and stuff. First championship ring. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Rings, Ernie. Don't pay Ayuk. Let him go to the Commanders. Please, no. It's a great time to be a Kings and 49ers fan. For Klay and B-Craw, they should have been allowed to finish on their own terms. That's what I think. Give them all farewell tours. I don't care. Let them give, like I said, Klay should have got a key to Chase Center and just let them, hey, just lock up when you're done. It's all good. You know? Bay Area throwbacks. What up? The abandoned downtown building, the inside is still fancy. Oh, that's cool. I would like to see those. In Fresno, I want Ayuk back, but he's really rubbed me the wrong way all offseason. How's he going to act after he gets all the money? He's turning into T.O., but isn't. I felt that way too. But then when I saw how like emotional and sad he got thinking the 49ers didn't want him back. I think he's a little stubborn, and I think he just wants the most out of like what he can bring to the table, which I don't really fault him for. Yeah, the antics and stuff, but I mean I think Debo was probably worse. I don't know. You know, Giants have always been legends. Giants set the bar, Dodgers suck. That was my whole point. Dylan, did you receive all your Rickwood merch in the mail? Yeah. I showed it last week. I don't know if you were here last week. I got a bunch of it here. I got patches, right? I got game ball. It says Rickwood Field on it somewhere. Right there. I got this. I'll show you quick. I went through all of it last week. I didn't get my my souvenir ticket yet though, but it did ship. I got the gold ball. Yeah, I got a ton of it, and I'm wearing minor league baseball at Rickwood Field. This was Tuesday game, so this was the game I was at when Willie Mays passed away, and that's a good segue. So I mentioned in the video, the Rickwood video, that I filmed a bunch of other stuff around Birmingham, including filming some stuff at this game, this Tuesday game, when we found out Willie Mays passed away. And you might have seen I put out a TikTok and an Instagram reel of the moment when we found out Willie Mays passed away. So I was going to just do like a members only style video, but just put it out for the public. But I was having a hard time putting it together. I was like editing it together. I was like, I don't know, because none of it made sense. It was just all this random footage. I went around Birmingham. I went to the Willie Mays mural. I went to the Willie Mays statue. Like, it was all this random stuff. But then they announced the celebration of life at Oracle Park tomorrow. So I'm going to go tomorrow. I will film a little bit of the celebration of life festivities, and I will use that to tie everything together. And I will put that out as a kind of a part 2 to Rickwood Field with more Rickwood stuff, more exploring Rickwood, exploring Birmingham, and Willie Mays' celebration of life. And that'll tie in. So, yeah, that's a little update. Also, I found Willie Mays' house in San Francisco. He had 2 houses. I didn't know where one of them was for a very long time, but I figured it out. It's cooled off now. Only 106. It's still 106 in this little nook. You letting the Klay heartbreak end of the Dubs dynasty cloud your vision? Dude, I'm hurt, man. But hey, we had a dynasty though, didn't we? Hey, we had it though, didn't we? Is there a video of you in Fresno? Probably not. Ayuk TikTok is problematic. Yeah, Ayuk posted some dumb things, but I don't know. I don't have proof for you. I normally live in the valley. It's 112. Jeez, dude. It's an A1T though. Thank you, Jay. This one is cool. Minor League Baseball at Rickwood Field. And if you missed it too, I went through all this last week, so if you want to watch that stream, I went through all my stuff, but I got this hat too. This hat's cool. Rickwood Field patch. And this is the hat I got lost in the Alabama woods in. I mean, I talked about it last week also. I don't want to show all the stuff again, but then I want to because it's all here. And you guys all saw this too, right? Old Willie. All right. Anyways. What else? What else are we talking about here? Magic I heard, Brody. You know, I'm just joshing you. No, I know. I love the sports trash talk. Keep it coming. I love it. And no, the Kings are gonna be raw. They are. It's been like 110, 130. Gee, Vegas been brutal. 74 here. Good Lord, guys. I mean, 74 sounds good. Oh yeah, so that was actually another good segue. The collectibles, right? Now you guys saw me break this Willie Mays bobblehead live on stream, right? I'm still gonna glue it and I'll probably give it away. All right, because I ordered. Look, I already got a replacement. Okay, so this one I'll probably glue and give it away or do something with it. I don't know. And of course, now we can't go a stream without the Vulcan. Full episode coming soon explaining who and why the Vulcan is here. And also, he's double cheeked up and he's got bobble cheeks, right? We love the bobble cheeks. The world is now a different way than it was previously before the bobble cheeks. The world is different now. We're all different. We've all changed. And that's probably a good thing. It's still up in the air. All I do know is there's before bobble cheeks and there's after. That's just how history goes now. That's just the timeline that we're in, right? So when it comes to these collectibles that I show you guys, I like to do my show and tell. We got Barry Bonds standing on top of Candlestick Park, right? I just ordered another one of these, by the way, a different player that I'll show you guys. Bay Area Throwbacks had the Willie Mays one, right? It was you that had the video. You did. I just second guessed myself that it was someone else I saw with it, but I'm pretty sure it was you. I got the City Field replica I showed you guys. Gabe gifted me the Globe Life Field. Why can I? It's so weird, this setup. See? Globe Life Field, right? All these collectibles I have. Jack Murphy Stadium, a.k.a. Qualcomm. All these collectibles. Let's say, what else do I have? What else do I have? I have the Holy Grail, right? I got the Holy Grail, and it's filled with confetti from the NFC Championship game last year to send us to the Super Bowl. That's what that confetti is. Okay? I got these random collectibles. Some are worth something. Some aren't. Some are really just cheap little knickknacks. Okay? Right? Anyone can get this, right? Anyone can get this. This is not rare. It's not signed. It's literally just for my background. Okay? Some of this stuff you can't really get. Like this Kings Scout Night for all you Kings fans out there. Now this, the only way I know of to get this patch, allegedly, I don't know this to be true, but what I think you need to do to get this patch is to find an abandoned NBA arena and somehow get in and rifle through the stuff in the attic. That's the only way I know how to get this. Allegedly. I don't know that for sure. But I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident that that's how you would get something like this. Not that I did that. But anyways, my collectibles. Have you guys been watching that auction show, the Golden Auction House show on Netflix? What's it called? King of Collectibles on Netflix. And what was cool is they put out a new season. It's a fun watch. They put out a new season and Barry Bonds was on it. And Barry Bonds was friends with the Golden guy. I forgot his name, but he runs Ken Golden. He runs the whole thing, and they've been friends for decades, apparently. And so he finally convinced Barry Bonds, or Barry Bonds is broke, I don't know. He convinced him to finally sell a bunch of his old stuff. And Barry Bonds saved a ton of his stuff. So, yeah, it was cool to watch, right? And then there's other things, like there's a guy who got a Wemby card. He pulled it, and it was an autograph card. Stuff like that, right? Hold on, let me comment. There's a lot of comments I'm missing here. Never saw that. You'll delete its code. I don't know what that means, man. Mitchell, I saw it was 120. It was only 74 at the Coliseum today. You went to the Coliseum today? I saw Gabe's pictures. Looked like a fun game. Fun time. When I grew up in Sag, hardly ever got over 100. We're all going to die soon, you know. You didn't break that, Willie? I haven't opened it. I haven't opened it. I hear all bad about Zach Hampel. Tell me something good. He was fine. All right, if you guys want a little inside baseball, a little tiny inside baseball, he was nice. He wasn't. A lot of people talked to him and stopped him and stuff. He was nice. He didn't seem upset or bothered. Seemed used to it, obviously. But when me and him were chatting, it was just us two behind the stadium. Actually, the same. If you see my video, the same part where I'm filming with him, but when I wasn't filming, we were talking. He did complain a little bit about people who leave comments sometimes and how he can't please a lot of people. So yeah, he definitely has a little bitterness towards some commenters and some of the people who say stuff. That's all I'll say. Yeah, but he was nice. He was cool. We had a good conversation. I put him in the video for a little bit, but we probably talked for 5-10 minutes outside of that, and on two different occasions. So we talked out there, and then we talked in the stands for a little bit too. So he was cool. He was fine. I guess I would say I had bad luck though, also because when I talked to him, he wasn't filming, and he had a camera person with him, but the camera person wasn't there the two times that I was talking to him, and then the camera person was there. It was like the second or third time I saw him, but he wasn't filming. They were like sitting there talking, and I talked to him, and he pointed to my stuff to his camera person. It was like, look at all the camera gear he got in. And I was giving her, it was a girl, I was giving her like tips on how to get camera gear in the stadiums. But they were cool. They were cool. Nothing bad to say. The Vulcan, the official mascot of the variety show. I would I would accept that, except wait, where'd he go? Oh, I got scared. He's supposed to be up here. You got to get the cheeks up high, baby. Those cheeks got to be in the wind. That would be cool, but it's also the mascot of Birmingham, Alabama. I love Birmingham, but there's a lot of bad stuff that happened in Birmingham, so it's hard for me to have the same mascot as that. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah, you got the Willie Mays on candlestick. I knew it was you. You should have viewers send photos or videos of memorabilia they haven't shown on stream. That's a good idea. Go if you guys join the Discord and send cool pictures, and I'll show it on the stream. We'll talk about it. 2019 NFC Championship confetti. Wasn't able to grab any this year. I don't know if I have any from 2019. Honestly, I might have some, but like I didn't put it somewhere. It's just probably, you know. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. State sales. State sales is a good thing. Allegedly, but can neither confirm nor deny. Exactly. I don't know how you can get that patch, but allegedly I know a way. Seen a cashier with a brand spanking new Lions hat on. Told him don't stop believing. Oh, man. I feel bad for the Lions fans. I hate we had to do it to him. You know? Hate we had to do it to him. As 76 signed A's baseball cards. That's a lot, dude. Gabe has a lot, too. If you watch this Barry Bonds documentary from like 06, 07, he wasn't worried about keeping his memorabilia till Willie Mays told him wish he still had his own stuff, so he started keeping it. Yeah, he said something like that on the King of Collectibles also. I know you took the King's badge. You don't know that. You don't know that at all. Go to a Mavs game? I did. I've done a video at American Airlines Center. Me and my brother went to a game a few years ago. Or I guess it's been more than a few years now. It was like 2018. We did a video at a Mavs game, but I would love to go again and give Klay some love. Did you get Zach Hampel's contact information? I did not. No. I'm not really that guy. Like, you know, I'm cool. You know, we can chat and I can say, I appreciate what you do. I'm a fan or whatever to people. Like if you saw in the video, I told Hunter Pence, like, you know, hey, I'm a fan. Thank you. I told John Miller, I appreciate everything he's brought to baseball. And I had a moment with Rennell. I only showed 5 seconds of it, but I talked with Rennell for a few minutes. So we had a moment. But other than that, I'm not like, I don't know. I typically leave people alone. It's just at that event, it was more like we were all kind of hanging out because it's such a small venue. So I felt more comfortable just chatting and stuff. So with Zach, I just kind of said like, you know, hey, what's up? And we kind of chatted, and he we talked about the camera gear, and I gave him tips on where to try to get balls and stuff because I was there on Tuesday for this game, but he wasn't there for it. So I told him like where I saw the balls go and stuff. So yeah. I don't get why Zach Campbell gets so much hate. He's just a passionate guy who loves baseball. He gives pretty much every baseball he gets away to kids and makes their entire year in the process. That I think definitely now, but there was a time where I think he was a little too aggressive and over the line and a little selfish. And I think he learned from that, and I think he's much better now. But there definitely was some controversial moments back in the day. And that's people kind of, like once a narrative's set on someone, it kind of prevails, right? And so I think the way he goes about things now is much better than it used to be. So I think that's a holdover from some of his past behavior. Which again, it was never, I don't think he was ever like a malicious guy. I think he was just so passionate, he would unknowingly, harm the experience for other people. But I think he learned from that. So now he seems fine to me. Yeah. You have video when you took it. I'm a Klay fan, but a 76ers fan. Interesting. You guys got Paul George. You excited? So anyways, the collectibles. Seeing Barry Bonds sell this stuff. I love this show, but like, I really have no reason for bringing this up. I just felt like it, but I literally only collect things because I like it. I don't care at all about the monetary value. Is there anyone else that collects like that? Or is the monetary value... Well, I think like with the auction house, the monetary value is like 99% of it. But I think there's definitely people that collect and like it's at least partially, if not like half the monetary value. Like if it's something they like, but then it's also worth a lot of money, it's like, oh. But to me, it literally means nothing. It means nothing. This stupid Holy Grail right here, any of you can buy this. This is not hard to find. This is not a collectible. You can just buy this for cheap. But I love it. You know what I mean? I love Indiana Jones. I had to get a Holy Grail. Right? This, a little cheap Hot Wheels style toy from Radiator Springs Racers at Disneyland. This means the world to me, and any of you can go to Disneyland and buy this. But I got this with my niece after we rode the ride. We had a great time. We said, let's get these souvenirs so we always remember these great times. So this means the world to me. I don't care about monetary value. I don't care if Brad Pitt owned this and then it's worth way more. I don't care. You know what I mean? So like all this stuff, none of this is really worth a ton of money. And I always get that too, because, obviously I collect a lot of stuff. It's hard for you guys to see because it's kind of blocked, but like I have a ton of stuff here. I have a ton of stuff in storage. I'm a collector. I like to collect things, but I don't care about the money. And a lot of people ask like, well, what's your like most valuable thing? I'm like, I have no idea. No idea. I just like stuff. I just like stuff and I collect it. You know what I mean? Like this Willie Mays bobblehead, I don't know if it'll ever be worth a lot of money. It's worth like $80 now, $90 maybe. I don't know. Now there's some old Willie Mays bobblehead giveaway items from like 15, 20 years ago that are worth like $600 or something. So will this be worth $600 someday? Maybe. I don't care though. I just wanted it because it's Willie Mays in a Birmingham Black Barons uniform. You know what I mean? All the stuff I've shown you guys. Look. This is one of my favorite things right here. I showed this on a live stream a long time ago. It's an official guidebook from the Golden Gate International Exposition World's Fair. This is the World's Fair that they built Treasure Island for in San Francisco, in the Bay. It's got maps. It's got guides on the whole World's Fair. I got this. This was hiding in an antique store in the back of a case. I got this for like $15, I think. Maybe $18. And this is one of my favorite things I own. I don't care how much it's worth. It's freaking awesome to have a guidebook from a World's Fair from nearly 100 years ago. That built an island that I really enjoy and love and go to, and I love the view, right? So it's just, so watching those shows is just super interesting when people are just like, oh, what's this worth? What's this worth? And like some of the people will have this cool item and they're just like, they just want to sell it. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't get it, man. I don't want to sell anything. And what's funny is like, you know, when they'd be like, or they, let's say sports cards. That's an easy example. I collected sports cards as a kid. I almost never traded. You know, kids will trade sports cards. Like, I'll trade you this for that one. I'll trade. I never wanted to trade. I wanted to keep my cards. I don't know. So watching these shows is just so interesting. Because it's like, I love watching it. And it's just like, I don't care about the money at all. I don't care. Now, maybe someday if I'm broke and homeless in the next couple years, which will probably happen. I see it on the horizon for sure. Maybe I'll have to sell some of this stuff, but I hope not. I hope not. Dude, I don't want to part. I don't want to part with Dan Marino, dude. I don't want to part with Dan Marino. Come on. Dude, am I going to have to like go sell Bobble Cheeks, dude? Am I going to have to sell Bobble Cheeks? I don't want to sell Bobble Cheeks, dude. Nah, but you know, it's just interesting. It's so hard for me to part with things that I like. You know, I've always enjoyed too. I hope you guys have enjoyed too. Like when I do the show and tell stuff on the live streams, it's always one of my favorite things to just show it off. And that's why Bay Area Throwbacks, if you like stuff like that too, go to his channel. He shows off so much cool stuff, old jerseys and stuff. Awesome. I don't even know how you find some of those jerseys that you have. If you see me, let's see. What do I have? Hold on. If you see me I will be at the Willie Mays Celebration of Life tomorrow, and I will be at the Giants game. I will be at the Giants game on Wednesday. So if you see me, what should I give you guys? 100 pence pin? If anyone sees me, I will give you I'll give you a Rick Woodfield koozie. Or a patch. Maybe a patch. I got candlestick patches. I don't know. If you see me, Celebration of Life or Giants game, let me know. I'll be going to an A's game later this month as well. And I will be going to a Roots game later this month as well. So I'm going to be out. I'm going to be in the streets. That collectible show sounds right on my alley. Love sports. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. You'll love the show. It's called King of Collectibles. It's on Netflix. Season 2 just came out. But it's just watching the way the auction house folks, how slimy they are trying to convince people to sell their stuff, is funny. I'm going through old videos in the Golden State Warriors Stadium. Which one? Oracle Arena? The behind the scenes of Oracle Arena? I love that video. The same way, I only collect what I like and the price doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, absolutely. What's weird about us humans is that we all in some way or another collect things. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I collect too much. You like Zach? Yeah, look, I have nothing bad to say about Zach Campbell. He was totally friendly and nice to me. I'm just saying I understand people's criticism of him, and I think he's done a lot to amend or atone for a lot of his past behavior. My grandma went to that World's Fair. No way, dude. I wonder if anyone in my family did. They probably did, but nobody's ever told me any stories. Don't think negative, man. You'll be fine. Just think about the good stuff. You're right, I should. A lot of stuff I want to sell, mostly old toys. I just don't know who or where to sell besides eBay. Yeah, I mean, eBay obviously makes it the easiest. I miss the old collector shows. There's still like cons, you know, like toy cons and stuff, which I haven't gone to, but I miss, like, I used to go to collector shows, and they were so much fun. They would have antiques, toys, sports cards, just everything, and they would have them at like the San Mateo County Fairgrounds, and it was just like two giant exhibition halls just full of stuff. And yeah, you can still find stuff like that. It's just not as big as it used to be, and collecting is just a way bigger thing now. So prices are inflated, you know. Can't wait 49ers camp, trying to get stuff signed. Did they drop the tickets? I feel like I missed the tickets. I was trying to get a couple days this year. Do you need a cameraman for the Giants game or A's game? These two games, probably not. But I do need a cameraman for some other stuff I'm trying to do. I need yeah, I probably do. So the Giants game, I'm not going to be filming. In the A's game, actually, the A's game, I might not be filming either, honestly. I'll probably bring my camera, but I'm not going to do an episode because I'm going to wait till the last game of the season and do an episode. Godzilla and DBZ toys stay. The Barber 1974, what's up? In terms of memorabilia, my dad has first edition Return of the Jedi Ewok stuffed animal. Yeah, that's probably worth a lot. Raymond became a member. Dude, I appreciate you. Thank you. There's so much extra content for you. So much extra content. I didn't even know it told me when that happens. That's super cool. I go check Arco Arena. I have a whole extra hour bonus episode from Arco Arena for members only. And for Patreon and members only, get the same content. So either Patreon or members only. Members only, you get the same content as the Patreon. And like I said, there's a whole hour from Arco Arena. I have like 4 extra bonus videos from Locke, California. And I got a bunch of extra stuff coming too for members. So thank you so much. Very kind of you. Let me know what I can do to keep you as a member going forward. I will continue to put out members only content and stuff like that. And I'll give the members too. Like, I did this for Discord. There is a discount code for our Etsy shop. So if you like prints, like I got my candlestick print up there and all kinds of stuff. There's a Discord coupon code in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, go find that. But I will make a discount code for members only also. So if you ever want to print to decorate your man cave or your room, I got some cool, stadium pictures and stuff like that. And Disneyland pictures coming up, like cool stuff. So I will continue to keep building and building. So Raymond, thank you so much. Haven't heard anything yet on training camp tickets. Okay, yeah. I'm going to keep my eyes out. Oh, I am going to the Netflix screening for Receivers featuring George Kittle and Debo. So, they did the quarterback show last season. They're doing a Receivers show now. And it comes out July 10th, but I get to go see a preview of it on Tuesday. So I will be there if anyone else is going to that. I don't think the players will be there. That would be awesome if they are. I don't think it's going to be like that big of an event, but that would be cool if they are. So we'll see. Just one question. What do you think of Jack Campbell? Wait, Jack Campbell. Hockey goaltender? Which Jack Campbell? The Lions linebacker? The goaltender? Based on my channel, I'm going to assume you mean the Lions linebacker. I mean, I don't have too much of an opinion on it. I don't know that much about him. I do like the Detroit Lions, though. I feel bad that we had to beat them. because I like the Lions. Zach Campbell? Zach Campbell became Jack Campbell? Are you doing voice? Are you doing voice to text? That is hilarious. I think I kind of said my honest opinion. He was friendly, so I don't have a problem with him. But I think that the criticisms of him in the past were definitely there was definitely some warranted criticism of him, I would say. Um, but he was fine. Um, I definitely think he needs to make sure that he is not ruining anyone else's experiences with his ball hawking, right? Um, but he was friendly. He was friendly to everybody. So I will give him the benefit of the doubt. Um, but someone like that who is so passionate and focused on something, I've done this before. You can step on other people's toes and not realize it. So I think that's probably what was going on. But I think he's learned from that. And so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And all my interactions with him were positive. So, yeah. I didn't get an invite for the screening. I always get skipped for season ticket membership perks. I wonder why. It's because where you live. Did you see Nate Diaz fight from last night? I didn't. Someone I knew was there, though. Oh, Kyle Shanahan was in Nate's locker room? That's cool. No, I didn't. Wait, who won the fight? Um, yeah, a buddy of mine was actually at the fight. Bang Bang Niner Gang. Absolutely. So yeah, upcoming plans. I will be at Willie Mays Celebration of Life tomorrow. I will be at the Netflix screening Tuesday. I will be at the Giants game Wednesday. I will be at the Roots game, I think on the 21st, Oakland Roots. And I will be at A's game 23rd, I want to say. I think it's the 23rd. Yeah, I think that's it for my upcoming plans so far, other than I got some plans further in October. And I have this season, I know I've done a lot of baseball, so I know some people aren't big baseball fans, so I apologize. But I did want to do a lot of baseball content this season, so I'm glad I've been knocking it out. But I still got, let's see, I still got at least three. I have three really cool baseball episodes that'll be out this season. And that includes the last A's game. Wait, Nick Diaz or Nate Diaz? It was Nick. It was Nate, right? Do you see the Brandon Ayuk photo of the Commanders minicamp footage? No, I didn't. I did not. A's hate me so much they won't let me go on the field like how I used to do in the past. When would you go on the field? Like post-game events or what? You're going to the A's game on the 23rd? Yes, dude. We posted it in the Discord. My cousin posted it. My cousin got us tickets. It's in the Discord, buddy. You're in the Discord. In fact, you're half owner of the Discord. Our Discord is joint Discord between me and Gamer Athletics. You got to keep up, Gabe. Got to keep up, dude. But yes, I will be at the A's game the 23rd. Yeah, and the Roots game the 21st, hopefully. Oh, pregame. So would you get to go on the field for the Diamond Club or whatever it was called? What's it called? I don't know. But yeah, the auction show is awesome and it's funny. I just can't relate, you know what I mean? That's kind of the gist of what I'm trying to say. Is like I can't relate to them being all about the money. But super interesting show and I enjoy it. Which leads me to the last topic I want to talk about. I want to know, leave a comment. What would you guys do if you suddenly just got filthy rich? I mean like billions of dollars. Like if you just got $5 billion, what would you do? Would you work or would you just not work? Would you just be on a permanent vacation for the rest of your life? Would you run for president? Would you move to an island, buy an island, and just move there and just build a compound? Would you build a castle or get a ranch in North Dakota or something? What would you do? And would you still work? Would you still work in some way? When I say work, like, obviously I don't mean like at Chick-fil-A, right? I mean, like, would you, or I mean, if that's what you want to do, you know, even if I was rich, like working at an old school ice cream shop might be fun. Well, I get until some of the moms come in, you know, with their attitudes, but I don't know. So I wouldn't hate that, but like starting a business or having, you know, something. Because I think like if I got $1 billion, my first thought is my channel would go crazy because I would like be everywhere, right? I'd be like back and forth, like I'd be doing trips, like international trips all the time to go film cool stuff. I would be doing all this stuff. But then I was like, but if I had that much money, would I really have the same drive I have now to just stay up all night editing? You know? Permanent vacation, Jamie, huh? Make something or other tour bigger than Viacom. Thank you, Jay. That would be awesome. Please become a billionaire. Cyrus would buy the A's. Have a home-based ranch with a big old pond and travel. Buy the 49ers and move them to Montana. Miss half the question. The question is just what would you do if you were filthy rich? I would have a house so we're looking the ocean in Malibu and have a Ferrari. Look, that sounds awesome until the fires come through Malibu again. You know what I mean? But that sounds like an awesome life in between the fires. I would buy ownership in the 49ers, just hang out there. Yeah. See, yeah, I always think like, all right, if I was like a billionaire, would I want to buy in to the Giants, Niners, Warriors? Would I want to buy in or would I want to just have like a suite? But then honestly, I don't want a suite. I want to be with the people. Honestly, if I was a billionaire, I'd probably get like a group of like 10 season ticket seats at Giants games. And I would have 5 and 5. So it's 2 rows, you know, 5 and 5 if I could, if there had any space. In like the club level, like mid-level. So still a little fancier than normal, but like not, I don't want to be in the suites. And same with Niner games. I probably get like 4 and 4, have like 8 seats. I don't know. Same with Warriors. And the thing is with Warriors, I don't want to sit courtside. I want to sit a little back. Close enough that I can walk to courtside, but like not, I don't want to sit courtside. I would want to sit courtside a few times, but I don't want to have like season tickets courtside. Because then like, look, if I bought into the ownership of my teams, I feel like it would ruin my life. I don't want to be part of the decisions. I just want to enjoy it. I just want to be a fan. You know what I mean? 5 mil or 500 mil. I mean like 5 billion. Like money where you don't even have to think about it. Giants traded Austin Slater to the Reds? No way. Breaking news. Brum, brum, brum. Really? Dude, I feel bad. I love Austin Slater. He doesn't really, he hasn't been producing the way he. Cincinnati Reds trade for Austin Slater for Alex Young. 3 outfielders down this. Cincinnati Reds finally went outside the organization, acquiring outfielder Austin Slater. Ah, man. You know, obviously Austin Slater's not a superstar. He definitely wasn't playing good this year, but like I liked him, you know. I liked him as a guy. I liked him as a ball player. So I will miss Austin Slater. So Tip of the cap to Austin Slater. Thank you for everything you did for us. It's just always a bummer when people get traded, you know, even if it's the right trade. And we do need the bullpen help, so we'll see. But you know, Austin Slater was there. He's in my video from Rickwood, right? A lot of great Giants memories. He was right there in recent years, so it's always a bummer. But I hope he does well with the Reds. Hope he does well. Breaking news. Anyways, back to being rich. Reno Aces sweep the River Cats. Dang, 11 game winning streak? My cousin Pickvan in here lives in Carson, so he's not far from the Reno Aces. I still need to get a Reno Aces hat, man. They have one of my favorite hats. Have that much money, I'll deal with the fires. What do you think about Quentin Post and Buddy Hield? You know, it's fine. Hey, Buddy Hield will definitely help in some rotations, but I don't know. We'll see. Have you been to the United Club at Levi Stadium? I don't know. I've been to like the club at the 50-yard line on the visitors side. I don't know if that's the United Club. I've been to whatever that club is. I can't remember the name. One time. Why not courtside? Honestly, I don't know. I just feel like it's like, I don't know. I don't want to be in the spotlight, I guess. Like, I want to be with the people. I want to be surrounded by people. Not just have them behind me, you know. You know what? Mr. Beast everything I ever wanted to do. Film taking people to do things I've always wanted. That'd be cool. Like, just be a dream maker. I'd buy Twitter and ruined it. That's already happened. That's already been done. You gotta do something new. I just discovered that now. Wait, discovered what? What I miss? Man, I hate how the comments are like delayed because then my brain doesn't work. My memory sucks. So I'm just like, wait, what did I just say a moment ago? I'd make a stupid looking truck. It's already been done, man. If I had that kind of money, I'd give Elon Musk, Nick Cannon a run of having the most kids. Ooh. I would pay for their vasectomies. That's what I would do. Tim Lincecum is now playing for this fan of bananas. No, he's not. No way. You're joking, right? Or is that what you would do if you had $1 billion? You would coax him out of retirement. Wait. Dude, if he's... Hold on, dude. What happened? What happened to my... Dang it. That's funny. 4 days ago, Bleacher Report, Tim Lincecum injury, updates on Giant star's hip and recovery. That's definitely not from 4 days ago. Yeah, no, I don't see anything about him being with the Savannah Bananas. You got my hopes up. He was the longest tenure SF Giant, but he's been struggling all season long. Yeah, no, he's had a down year, but I just appreciate what he's done, you know? So salute to Austin Slater. I'd ruin a heavy rocket once a month. Going to the next Reno Aces game at home when I can. And Virginia City. Yeah, when it cools off, I want to go up and finally do a series on Virginia City. Would I pay to go into space? I would wait a few years for them to get a little better at it, you know? Just make sure that the kinks are out, you know? What's up, Rye Guy? The Giants have traded the longest tenured player, Austin Slater. Was a Giant pitched in 24 games. He pitched in 24 games, huh? Yeah, Matos, I mean, I believe in him heavily. If I was rich, I would do some Mr. Beast and give away a ton of money. Go to shops, pay for people's groceries and bills, buy people cars, just help people really. Yeah, dude, I like daydream of just going to like McDonald's drive-thru and just giving them all like $500 a piece, you know? Like everyone working in there. I'd become modern day Hugh Hefner. Yeah, I would be scared of my self control. I sort of every time the Mariners play the Blue Jays in Seattle, it's overrun by Blue Jays fans. And you know, certain teams just travel to certain places too much, and yeah, I think I heard about Tim playing for the Bananas or pro. I don't see anything about it, but he's just messing with me. There's been a few pros playing for them. Hunter Pence played for them last year. It's been 100 degrees in Portland for the whole week. That's crazy. I miss Portland. First Klay Thompson, now Austin Slater. Rough time for SF. Yeah, they're on two different levels, but yeah. And Willie Mays and Orlando Cepeda. You know, he's Niners, Giants, Warriors, Sharks all day. Absolutely. That's the right list. That is the right list. So I was thinking about this again because I daydream about becoming a billionaire all the time, right? Which is funny because I think billionaires are immoral, right? But if I just got lucky and someone just gifted me 5 billion, what would I do? And I would obviously help people. I guess I can't say obviously because a lot of people wouldn't, but I definitely would. I would. I always think about what I would do with people I know, and basically everyone that I have love for has love for me. I would just have a meeting with them and be like, "What do you want to do? What dreams do you want have? What career do you want?" And I will help you build that career, right? You want to be an interior designer? I will start an interior design business and you can run it. Just try to break even, you know? Just try to break even. That's all I ask. And yeah, I would start charities that actually do charity, you know? Cuz so many charities they're just skimming off the top basically, you know? But the one thing I want to do, okay? The one thing I want to do if I had stupid cash, I want to start roadside attractions. I want to run roadside attractions. I want to build roadside attractions or roadside type attractions. It doesn't have to be a roadside attraction, but that kind of vibe. I want that so bad, dude. I want to open model railroad cities, you know, those places like the one in Balboa Park in San Diego, the Model Railroad Museum. I would build stuff like that and just like find people that are super passionate about model railroads and just let them go to town, you know? Just buy them a big warehouse space and be like, "Hey guys, have fun." Right? Art galleries, like I just want to build attractions and just bring joy to people. I want to be Walt Disney. You know? I want to be Walt Disney. But I would probably go for more of like a bunch of places scattered around the country or the world rather than like one big park. But I would love a park too, like maybe a theme park. I don't know. But the thing is, like, if I had 5 billion, that's not even enough to build a theme park these days. Like, how much was Star Wars Town? Star Wars Town was like 2 billion on its own, 3 billion. So you can't even build a whole theme park for that much anymore. But and then I looked it up because I was like, well, maybe I could be Walt Disney, right? So let's say I had $5 billion. How much would that buy me? Dude, Disney is worth like 300 billion. I would still be a super minority owner if I spent all my money on Disney stock. So yeah, dude. Yeah, I want to build attractions. I want to build a Wild West town somewhere. I want to get a bunch of land and build a Wild West attraction, build a whole town, build a mine with a mine tour where you can like find stuff. It'd be like a maze. It'd be like Tom Sawyer's Island at Disneyland with the caves, but you can find stuff and you can use your phone to like unlock hidden treasure. And dude, I have so many cool ideas. If someone just gives me a few $1 billion, just lets me build one, I promise everyone would love it. I promise. It would be so much fun. Rooker or Miller to be traded? Yeah, I see that happening. It's the type of thing, not film it like Mr. Beast does. I might film it because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, they're doing it just for the camera, but it's still a net positive, right? And I still feel like that can inspire people to want to help. So yeah, I think some people definitely do the fake charity and it's all self-serving, but at least they're still doing it. I don't know. I probably wouldn't film all of it, but maybe every once in a while it would be fun to just bring like $100,000 and just give it to like everybody working at a Taco Bell. Doesn't help that Seattle's 3 hours from the border, so they come down when the Jays are in town. Yeah, absolutely. Logan Webb's an all-star for the first time in his career. Schedule works out this time that he's in line to pitch in the game, too. We'll see. I would like him to rest, though, because, I don't know. The long seasons scare me. He's pitched so many innings the last few years. Are we best friends with Terrence Howard and learn science? Yeah, dude. You'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot. One thing I want to do is direct funding charity. You pay some really respectable people to make sure the money goes where it's supposed to be going. Yeah, you need checks and balances with that. Before you give to a charity, Google the CEO's annual income. Yep. Yeah, no, I actually haven't lately, so I should, but I used to give to a lot of different charities. I used to give to charity pretty regularly. I don't really anymore, not for any reason other than um, I've been funding so many things. But I would love to again. But I would always research the charities. You know, you have to. So like when you go to like a store and they're like, "Do you want to round up to donate to this charity?" I'll be like, "No, I don't know what this charity is, and I'm sure 2% of what I give actually goes to whatever the issue is." Where's the Star Wars video? I still gotta work on it, dude. I just I haven't had time with all the Rickwood stuff and all that. But it's definitely in the chamber. Uh, Again, I'm looking for editor help. So if anyone has editing experience and wants to help, I would love that. A Dill Land, yeah, I could do that. It'd be pretty cool. You have to check out the quirky roadside attractions all across Australia, dude. I don't. That's a great point. I never even thought about Australia having roadside attractions. To me, it's such an American concept because of like Route 66 and stuff. So I never even thought about that it would be in other countries. Dude, that would be so much fun. Dude, I gotta look those up. Big banana, big prawn. So for us, the prawns are the bigger ones and the shrimps are the smaller ones. Big ram, there's heaps of random ones. Dude, I gotta look those up. You can restore the Salton Sea and renovate the world's largest koi pond. It stinks too much. I would save Great America. That'd be cool. Yeah, maybe I could buy Great America cheap. It's just whoever owns the land, they're like dead set on closing it. Buy Brendan Ayuk girlfriend a ticket to the Titanic. One of the biggest travelers on Route 66 are out of country tourists because of it in film. Yeah, be great business having those roadside attraction theme parks, dude. Yeah, so PicFan has heard my. I have a whole series of roadside attractions that would all be connected that I've thought about for hours and hours. So I used to do a job where I was in the car all the time, just driving. So I had a lot of free time to think, and I came up with a whole series of these attractions. So yeah, he's heard all about them. So I would love to do that. I use that money, work at the Dollar Tree, go into the trades. Yeah, dude, you wouldn't if you really had the money. It would be so hard to go to a Dollar Tree and clock in. Right now he's going to settle, and the reason I say this is because his mom is a diehard Niner fan. I mean, I don't know. Didn't you see the guy who chose to go to the other college that his mom didn't want? She got up all disgusted. Donating to a charity through a big business just gives them a tax write-off and cuts off how much you actually do. Yeah, exactly. Sent you edited stuff. Yeah, no, I saw that. That's like, the AI edited stuff. I need like my videos and stuff like that. So it's a little different. But if someone has Premiere, and the thing is I would be editing the videos too, so we have to use Premiere. So it has to be cross functional. There's definitely some roadside attractions in Canada, I've noticed. Yeah, for sure. Australia, loneliest road. They have some miles in road. Dude, driving across Australia is so scary. I always hear the horror stories of people breaking down. It'll be like next gas, 300 kilometers. Coober Petty. I'm gonna look that up, but it sounds like I might get on a list by searching that. Opal mines. Oh, dude, that's so cool. 80% of the people there live underground because it's so hot. And they're all in caves and stuff. Dude, that is so sick. I want to go there. Dude, it's like Tatooine. Dude, I would love to go there. Not a big fan of the name, but I would love to go there. That's sick. They're like in caves. People living in caves. There are about 30 of them all across Australia. If you Google big roadside attractions in Australia, you find a list of them. They're world famous. All right. Big. Would you say big roadside attractions? Australia. All right. These are cool. This is right up my alley right here. Look. Who is this, dude? Oh, it's a sheep. Or not a sheep because it has horns. So what is that? A goat? It's like a sheep with horns. Wait, sheep don't have horns, right? Am I stupid? Dude, a big old rocking horse? The koala, of course. You got to get the koala in there. Pineapple? That parakeet? Dude, this one is so creepy. Australia's big things. Oh, dude, look at the crab. Oh, here's the prawn. Dude, that is hilarious. Yeah, I gotta go see these. Bundaberg. Big giant bottle of Bundaberg. Dude, that is funny. I like these. Dude, this guy's just got a... It looks like a knight. It looks like a medieval knight with a rifle. That's funny. Whoa, why'd my camera get all weird? Did the live stream just go weird? It's all funky. Oh, it just fixed. Okay. This is an apple? That's cool. Hulk Hogan fishing. Big Bogan. I don't know the reference. The big banana. All right, we're going to Australia. It's settled. It's settled. We're going to Australia. Wait, where'd the YouTube chat go now? Dude, what is going on with this? Why did it disappear? Why did it disappear? When did it disappear? How long has it been gone? It's the same link. That's so weird. It just disappeared. It just decided to disappear. Well, that's infuriating, huh? Well, that's really, really angering. Well, that makes me as mad as it could possibly make me. Why? It just disappeared. No rhyme or reason. No rhyme, no reason. It's gone. You guys got to see Willie then. Got a big old set of dangling balls. Oh, it's a ram. Big furry ram. I didn't know they get that furry. Uh, Canada's just so similar. Yeah, British Columbia, Saskatchewan has like so much cool like Wild West style stuff. Canada, or Final Cut X, you live an hour from the Big Banana. I don't know mice about Australia much, I guess you would say. But I know it's mostly a rural desert. Australia has a whole city underground. There's like signs above ground. I really want to go there. That's what he said. Cooper Petty. Love your work, bro. If you're ever in the Central Valley area and want to check out some amateur MMA live, maybe get some content, I'll hook it up. Working for 559 Fights. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. I would love to do that. Because Australia would be cool. It sucks that you need to sit on a plane for like 18 hours. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I know about Ned Kelly. I've seen the movie. What's up, Mark? I'm glad you're still here. Oh, you guys are saying because the chat. No, but the chat disappeared right here, and I don't know why. It just disappeared on the video. No idea why. No clue why. Let me try to fix it. What did I say when there? It's not, it looks uglier because it's not cropped right, but at least it's there, right? That's annoying. It has the sign in to chat thing, but whatever. I can't fix it right now. I wonder why this disappeared. There it goes. I fixed it. All right. All right. But I just see yourself. Okay. Well, I'd see. I don't know. Anyways, I would love to make a roadside attraction. There's this one shout out. You guys know I've talked about Justin Scard. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. He put out this book. He went to a place called Tinkertown that I really, really love. I've never been, but I'm saying I think it looks really cool. Yeah, this is it's got just like random stuff this dude built, you know, models and miniatures, and you just walk through and it's all kinds of crazy stuff. I would love to just build weird stuff like this, you know, some roller coasters or something. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But the main thing I would want to do if I just became a billionaire is build a Wild West town. You know, I want to build a Wild West town. I want to have a saloon. I want to have a hotel, right? I want to have an assay office, you know? I want all that. And it would be an attraction, so you could explore it. You could kind of like Meow Wolf. You would solve puzzles, solve mysteries. You keep track of it in an app, or there'd be a paper version for the people that want to go old school. You know? Find hidden outlaw treasure, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Sort of like a Meow Wolf type thing, but like in the Wild West. That's what I want to do. Even though I don't watch UFC or any of that, I know some of the fighters, not many of them. Did you see the new trade? Yeah, we just talked about it. Yeah, no, I mean, we need bullpen help. I'm just sad because, you know, Austin Slater was our longest tenured Giant, and he did a lot for us, and I'm always bummed when we lose someone, you know? So, I appreciate Austin Slater. Been to the Oregon Vortex. Let me see what that is. I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar. Oh, it's like the houses. There's one here called the Mystery Spot in Santa Cruz. And they used to have one of these houses, I think at Knott's Berry Farm. I think it was in Knott's Berry Farm. There's somewhere I went when I was a kid that had one of these too. But yeah, it's like the sideways houses that like, you know, you stand and it feels all like you're like Michael Jackson in the music videos. Never heard of the Oregon Virtual Center. I live in Oregon. Yeah, here I'll show you guys so you guys can see it. This like one of those houses, so you go in and it trips you out. So it's like you're standing straight, but it looks like you're standing like Michael Jackson. I love these types of places. Yeah, they're always fun. Always a good time. Buy a ghost and bring back Clint Eastwood days. This is my thing. Me and my cousin have talked about this. This is what I wanted. What I want out of that. I want a Wild West town that you can explore. That has a dirt thoroughfare. Because I love these real old towns. You know, like he mentioned, Virginia City. If you guys have never been to Virginia City, it's awesome. It's like stepping back in time. But you go to those places and it's a paved street with cars parked on it, right? So you're trying to get, you know, you're trying to get into the Wild West vibes, you know? You're getting your Clint Eastwood glare on, right? You're spitting your tobacco, you're chewing on a piece of hay, right? You got mud on your boots. You're walking around. Nothing kills the Wild West vibe like a Toyota Camry parked right there outside the saloon, you know what I mean? Nothing kills the vibe like a Chevy Aveo in cherry red sitting outside the old haunted hotel. So yeah, I want those places to have like dirt thoroughfares, no paved streets, you know. So like, there's some that at least have the street closed off, which is cool, like Columbia, California, or you know, Ghost Town in Knott's, right? There's no cars at least. Like it's not a real ghost town. There's a lot of real artifacts, but like you can feel the vibe more because like there's not, you know, a Ford F-150 parked right there, you know. Down by the board, Medford. My aunt lives in Medford, I believe. There's a place near Eugene called the Enchanted Forest. Yeah, that's another one I want to go to. Justin Scott has gone there too. Josh, my mom said the Sideways house was in Bonanza. Oh, was it? I don't remember that at all. And you mean Ponderosa? My first name is Josh, if anyone's confused. Dylan is my middle name, but so my cousin calls me Josh, but he calls me Dylan sometimes too, which he doesn't need to do. It's kind of weird. You can just call me Josh because we've known each other since we were toddlers. It's fine though. But it's Ponderosa, not Bonanza. But I don't remember the Sideways house. I think she might be mistaken. I don't know if let me research it. I don't think there was a Sideways house there. I could be wrong. I can't find anything. I don't know what I would search for though. Wacky house, you know, the wacky barn. I don't know, who knows? You know, it could be called anything. But I do not remember that at Ponderosa at all. Don't remember that at all. I think it was at Knott's. The mystery, Knott's Berry Farm Mystery Shack, Mystery Lodge. Was it the Mystery Lodge? Or no, that was like the Indian village type thing. Dang it, where was it, man? The Haunted Shack. I think it was the Haunted Shack, maybe. Here it is, look. The Haunted Shack. It was right here. Oh, it's a photo op set now. I don't know though. Maybe it wasn't this one. Maybe this one. I don't know. Can't remember. We'll have to research that in the future. Ah, the soapbox racers. Who doesn't miss those? You know. All right. Would you have like the horse and buggies? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, dude. If I got my little Wild West town, there's gonna be stagecoaches going up and down that thing, you know. You seen the 1880s town in South Dakota? Yes, I have, and I want to go. Old Town Sacramento, yes, Rye Guy, and it's cool. But again, there's a Nissan Maxima parked outside the cool building. You know what I mean? Nothing kills the vibe like a giant roller coaster into the middle of your old West town. The sound of the spurs you walk through the ghost town. Yeah, the thing is like, yeah, with knots, like there's a roller coaster called Pony Express that's really fun, but it goes like right over uh the old cemetery area. So it's kind of weird, but you know, at least there's no cars parked there. We need more Wild West themed attractions. I agree. I was hoping Red Dead Redemption and how popular it was going to bring more of it out, but I was doing it. I thought it was Calico myself. Mom, what was that other ghost town we all went to? Calico? Yeah, Calico might have had one. I don't remember. I don't remember what I had. My name is Josh too, so that had me tripping for a second because I couldn't see anyone in the chat named Josh. Thought it was addressing me. Nah, my actual first name is Josh, but like mostly just my family and like people I knew as a kid call me Josh. Miss the Soapbox Racers in the Gasoline Alley. Man, the Soapbox Racers were the best, man. They were the best. Bring them back. Hey, bring them back. You know? I think the worst state I've been to is probably New Jersey. I've never been to New Jersey. I've seen it. I've looked at it from across the river. But I have not been there. What else were we talking about? What did you guys say? Horse and buggies, Wild West downtown. I don't remember. There was something I was going to talk about, but I don't. Oh, I still have a challenge to everybody out there, and I will buy you a ticket to your local sports team for you for this challenge, right? Regular season, mid-level, I'm not rich, okay? But I will buy you 2 tickets to a sports game of your choice regular season if you were able to figure out this challenge, which I presented to you guys in the past, if you remember. I have a lot of things on my wall, a lot of cool things, sports things. I have Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm things. I have Tupac on my wall. I got Anthony Bourdain on my wall, civil rights leaders, all kinds of stuff on my walls, posters, prints, a sticker panel, all kinds of stuff, right? And my cousin he knows what I'm talking about, so he is not allowed to enter this challenge. But if you can guess what my favorite thing is on my wall, if you can guess what it is, I'll buy you 2 tickets to a game of your choice, regular season, any sport. Okay? Now the thing is, nobody will ever guess because it's the most obscure, random thing in the world. And I would bet my life that I'm the only person in the world that has this up on my wall. But there's something on my wall. I'll give you a hint. It's sports related. There's something on my wall that is my favorite thing that nobody will ever guess. Ever. But if you do, I'll buy you 2 tickets to a game of your choice. That's the challenge. I just been to the Newark airport. It's not a fair representation. That's funny. Yeah, like I've been to Atlanta in the airport. That's it. You got to come to a Oasis game and pay Aces game. Miss Anthony Bourdain. That's one of my favorite people. And he was the best, man. R.I.P. Anthony Bourdain. If you watch my videos, he's definitely a huge inspiration. Not a candlestick seat. That's way too obvious. I don't have a candlestick seat. But a candlestick seat is too obvious. This is super obscure. I will say this, though. There's a relation to candlestick in some way. A loose relation. It is, and it's a picture. I'll say it's a picture. But if you can figure out what the picture is, I will give you 2 tickets to any game of your choice. Regular season, I am not rich. I am broke. But the challenge, it would blow my mind if anyone guessed what it is. It would blow my mind. And for that, I would buy you 2 tickets. If I win, I'll donate to someone else in the chat. I'll buy you tickets to a rugby match out there or whatever. Cricket. What do you guys play? But it is a super, super obscure, rare, funny thing that I have on my wall, and that's my favorite thing. And look, if nobody wins the challenge, which probably nobody will even remember after this, I will just reveal what it is in a future live stream. And I will show it off because I want to show it off because I love it. And it's so rare and obscure. And most people would probably be like, why is that on your wall? Why would you put that on your wall? Because it's awesome. That's why. Can we get a room tour? Yeah, I'll do a room tour and then I will reveal it there because I will show you. I have a lot of cool stuff that I like on my walls. I'm looking at some Knott's Berry Farm stuff right now, actually. I have a picture of Sad Eye Joe. I ain't going to no rugby game, my guy. Why not? Probably soccer. Crazy Crab autograph pick. I like that guess, but no. That would be cool. I would love that. Oh, you just reminded me. I have somewhere. I got to find it, and I keep forgetting. I have a Crazy Crab action figure, and I want to put it up here, but I do not know where I put it. I think it's in a box somewhere, and I have no clue. I don't know if it's at my mom's house. I don't know if it's in my closet. I have no idea, and I got to find it because I want to put it on display. But no, the Crazy Crab autograph pick, that is, I love that guess, but no, unfortunately. That's my favorite guess so far. And now I want an autograph pick from the original Crazy Crab guy. He was in the documentary, if you guys never saw it. I think Australia is more of a cricket or rugby country. Huh? The Clint Eastwood poster is pretty cool for a kitchen. Yeah, I do have a Outlaw Josie Wales attraction poster in my pantry. I mean, attraction poster. Movie poster. I do have some Disneyland attraction posters, too. But yeah. All right. It's 400 degrees in here. I'll tell you guys my schedule once again. Tomorrow, I'll be at the Celebration of Life for Willie Mays. Tuesday, I will be at the Netflix screening for Receivers. Wednesday, I'll be at the Giants game. The 21st, I will be at the Roots game. The 23rd, I will be at the A's game with PickFan. And I think Gabe will be there too. I think Gabe will be at the Wednesday Giants game too. What a copier. What a copycat. And then I will be at the last A's game in Oakland as well. And I will definitely do a video. You have a Crazy Crab bobblehead? I don't remember the Crazy Crab bobblehead. Let me see. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm just tripping. I still want the Krukenkaip Tiki glasses. That's what I need. Dude, I don't remember this bobblehead. That's funny. God, it's so ugly. I love it. It's so ugly. And I love it. Let me see. I'll show you guys the action figure I have. Yeah, I have this. I have this action figure there. I want to put it on my shelf. If you guys aren't aware of what this is, so the Giants Giants fans were always very cynical for certain things. And they were cynical towards mascots for a long time, and they would make fun of teams that had mascots and things like that. So, as a marketing ploy, they wanted to come up with an anti-mascot, and so they came up with the Crazy Crab, and it was the purpose of it was to be hated. So they even had commercials of the Crazy Crab being booed and stuff like that to try to get the point across that, hey, we're supposed to boo and hate this mascot. And so the Crazy Crab would come running out onto the field and do some crab stuff back and forth, and everyone would boo. But then eventually people started throwing stuff at it. The mascot, the guy playing the mascot, like got hurt. And so the Crazy Crab went away for many years. And then, years later, the Giants were able to successfully introduce Lucille, who's now, a very beloved mascot and a great mascot. Lucille's awesome. And every once in a while, they'll pull out the Crazy Crab. So it's just a fun old school candlestick history. So I got the action figure. I want to put it up here. Cricket, soccer, rugby union, rugby league. Wear a Cell shirt at the A's game. Okay. All right. Don't yell at me. About a decade ago, they had a Crazy Crab night. I remember the Crazy Crab night. I just do not remember that bobblehead. I remember, didn't they do a Crazy Crab night also where they had one of those shirts, like the Hawaiian shirts with like Crazy Crab on it? Something like that. I don't know. Looked up the tickets to the last game in Oakland for the second to last Battle of the Bay game in Oakland. Are you going to go, Cyrus? Wouldn't mind eating a Crazy Crab because Crazy Crab is yummy but expensive. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to get one on Wednesday. I just don't like to pay the price, but I've been having a hankering. So I think I'm going to go for it. Maybe they'll be selling them tomorrow at the Celebration of Life. I can have one in honor of the Say Hey Kid. So if anyone's there tomorrow, let me know. Hit me up, and I will give you a patch or something. I still got pins I want to make, but the artist that was making the pins flaked on me. I had to get a refund, which sucked, and that set me back. So one day I will have pins. I have series of pins I want to put out. Some of it, some sports history, of course, and then I also want to do like some kind of like what we were talking about, like roadside attraction stuff, but like old defunct roadside attraction stuff. I think it would be fun to put some pins out. But I don't know. We'll see. I still want to do pins. I want to do stickers. We got the Etsy shop. We got the Discord. It's in the description. Please join the Discord. We have a lot of fun there. We have a lot of fun. We goof off, we get after it. We goof off. So join that. And there's also a discount code there for our Etsy shop if you want to get a print. Now that I'm done harring myself out, oh, you're going to both? Definitely going to the Giants game, getting a Crazy Crowd this year. I needs it. Yeah, I think I need one. All right, folks. I love you all very deeply. Very, very deeply. You're all just the best. Just the best. You know what I mean? And by the way, I'm buying a tablet to edit pins on my lunch break. So I did that. Remember I told you I did that, and I thought it was a waste of money. I've been using my tablet though. I use it a lot, mostly for like media and watching games and stuff at work. Dude, there's great artists on Fiverr that are really cheap, so it's like almost not even worth it. It's like you can just pay artists to do it that are very, very good. So I haven't been drawing on my tablet. I did a bunch. I drew a bunch of pins, and then I was like, man, this is taking forever, and I just happened to look up artists to do it, and it was very reasonably priced. So, yeah, I don't know if I would do that, man. I don't know. But I would love to do that. Check out the Etsy shop. A lot of cool prints. More prints coming up soon. Rick Woodfield Part 2 with the Willie Mays Celebration of Life and Birmingham. All the extra stuff. That's coming out soon. Kendrick Not Like Us video came out. It's fire. What else is going on? I'll be at ballpark tomorrow. Be at the ballpark tomorrow and on Wednesday. I'll be at the Netflix screening on Tuesday. again. Sorry, I've said it 19 times this live stream. I apologize. I'll see you guys later. You went to Walmart. You're no longer rich, man. You bought a lot. All right, I appreciate you guys. Go Giants, go Warriors. Let's see how the Kings do. All right, go Niners. 2 weeks away. Right. All right, see you guys. Like, subscribe, share, do all the cool things the cool kids do. Something or other, tours, not variety. Vertlife. Forever and ever and ever and ever.